Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 6-point game. And you look at this rookie class. MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
If you turn back the clock to when MP said he wanted to be a rookie riser, at the time it seemed like a slam dunk, no pun intended. But now here we are. He's going through the same struggles as many first-year players. That said, I think we may see a big-time outing tonight. The question remains, will he leave enough of a mark to accomplish his goal? I'm just not sure about that yet.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Andre Drummond, Maxey out there with George, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward spot. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Burke, the pass to Garland. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Drummond. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Mobley, a screen on Drummond. Burke, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He had 22 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
The 3 from Mitchell. Great start so far. Are 3 of 3 in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to George. Drummond to screen on Garland. Maxey attacking. Drummond inside. For 3, George. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Cleveland. Down low. Oh, the jam by Drummond.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Mitchell misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's McCain. No made baskets yet. Drummond inside. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Mobley, a screen on Drummond. Burke, the pass to Mobley.
Oh, my goodness.
How
Wow.
about that? And that one is hammered home.
Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Free throw no good for Mobley. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Here's Burke. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Snatched up! Outside Mitchell. Back to Burke. Second chance shot. Blocked! They recover it. And here's Oubre. 17 points in his last outing. George for 3. Can't hit that one.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Here's Burke. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Butler with the ball. No points yet. They set a pick. Clock at 6. Here's Bona. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Burke. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell against Edwards. Outside Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Burke missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Allie, thank you. .44 seconds left in the first. Unloads. George, no good. The Cavs trailing. Here's Burke. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Burke. Mobley on a screen. Throws it up high. It's stolen. Garland against Butler. Deflected. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Mitchell finds Garland. Got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Edwards. He's out there with Butler, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And he makes the first. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Jerome passes to Allen. Pass to Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
And the first one at the line is good.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Butler. They set the pick. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
The Cavaliers shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Mobley. That one's good. This game is all even. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Bona. Edwards with it. Now here's Butler. Outside Oubre. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. The rebound by Allen. Here's Jerome. Butler covering. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Jerome, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Butler. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. To the middle. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got his first points of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well done to force the action and get the call. Mobley not sitting back.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Mobley.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Hunter's checked in for Okoro. And both free throws good for Mobley.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Pass to Bona. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Got it.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Jerome. Butler covering. Here's Jerome. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Over Butler, Jerome, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Pass to Oubre. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Oubre's got 5.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Allen outside. Mobley finds Hunter. On the wing, Strus. Here's Jerome. Outside Hunter. Pass to Allen. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hand. For the Cavaliers, Burt's checked in for Allen, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Maxey against Garland. Now Maxey. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And another miss by Cleveland. Philadelphia has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's Burke. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. The Sixers lead by 4. George outside. Pass to Maxey. Over Garland. It's deflected. And they'll get another chance. Now Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Out to the right wing. Tries yet again.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, Drummond with a block. George with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Shoots off the step back. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Burke's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Drummond to screen on Garland. For 3, Maxey. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
That's his 2nd triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
There's 39 seconds left in the second period. Mobley on a screen. Burke, the pass to Mobley.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
He's had 5 opportunities at the line. He's gone 4 for 5.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 30 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Now here's Maxey. 14 points for him. 16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. From 11 feet away, Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Mitchell launches it from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
And we've got the playoff pick. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how DeAndre Hunter's doing. Allie?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. But undeterred, already back in action and pushing through it. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Mobley out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Burke in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Here's Garland. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. And it's Burke missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's McCain, guarded by Garland. Drummond to screen on Garland. Pass to Maxey. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Burke for the lead. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And the three-pointer goes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Garland. He has 6. Intercepted. Here's the break. Pushing it up now. Here's Maxey. He got a piece of it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
George outside. Here's Yabusele from behind the arc. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Burke. Drummond defending. From 9 feet out. And it's Burke missing. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
McCain's shot is off. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Pass to George. Three-pointer. And Burke pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Mitchell, a screen on Drummond. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's McCain. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Drummond passes to Maxey. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 17.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
To the inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And as we are about to turn over the calendar, these are the rookies who are set to dominate the league for years to come. Let's look at the rookie race. You take a look at Burke, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Here's McCain. Just 4 to shoot. Drummond with the bucket. 12 points for him.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. Number 5 is Evan Mobley.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Burke on the wing. He's got 5. Out to Mobley. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. McCain's got 4 rebounds now. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. McCain's got 9 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's a look at some numbers for DeAndre Hunter. That one misses. Good on the second one. Cavaliers trail by 9. Burke on the wing. Drummond defending. Pass to Burke. And here's Hunter from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Hunter's got 8.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Yabusele. Inside. Here's Drummond. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 14.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
And he makes it.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Counted from distance.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Pass to McCain. George with it. Takes a 13-footer. Hunter with the rebound.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The open shot by Edwards. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Burke's got 8.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
George outside. Back to Butler. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The Sixers lead by 4. It's Edwards with a drive. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Here's Burke. George defending. Burke, the pass to Garland. Oubre against Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, that one's good. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Here's George. The Cavaliers pull it in. Burke's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
For the tie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Paul George. First free throw is good. And Cleveland making a change here. Jerome's checked in. The 76ers making a switch here.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Outside Oubre. Back to Butler. Beyond the arc. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Edwards comes with a double team. Pass to Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
These are his first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Mitchell. The Sixers trailing. Butler up top. He has 6. Good. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter. Cleveland shooting the ball at 48% so far. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. George over to help. Pass to Jerome. Mobley outside. Here's Burke. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Burke. 12 points for him. Mobley on a screen. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Outside Strus. Misses the 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oubre finds Butler. And there's the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Count the basket. Mitchell's got 27.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
George for 3. Strus grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Oubre. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Five ticks left in the third. For the lead. Oh, he missed it. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the...
Checked in for Cleveland. The 76ers also with a sub. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Lowry. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Hunter, a screen on Oubre. Burke, it's good.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Butler. And it's Bona in at center. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Burke, the pass to Allen. Garland against Butler. Hunter, a screen on Butler. Back to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Strus. Shoots over Maxey. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Burke's got 14 points here in the second half.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Butler taking his time here. They set the screen. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Outside Hunter. Pass to Garland. Here's Burke. He's covered by Oubre. Outside Strus. It's stolen by Maxey. Garland against Butler. Edwards. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Burke. Hunter, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Garland. The 3-ball. Allen. Great positioning on the putback. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Strus. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
And Allie, thank you for that. They get it back. Outside Maxey. Second chance effort. Tipped. And here's Okoro. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Goes back up. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Maxey against Garland. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Fires the 3. Here's Drummond. No good on the shot. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland leading by 4. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. The 11-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Mitchell's got 15 points here in the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Yabusele, covered by Mobley. Up top, George. Over to the wing. Here's McCain, checked by Mitchell. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Three-pointer, no good. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Yabusele. And that one drops for him. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
From the moment Mobley stepped into this league, Evan has been an impact player. Another huge night for him.
Pass to McCain. Now here's Drummond. Here's McCain. There's the screen. There's the 3. And he stays with it.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Drummond for 3. 5 on the clock. Drills it from deep.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Hunter's checked in for Okoro. The Cavaliers leading. And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers provided some information. Tough news. The tenderness along the inside of the knee was, in fact, the result of a torn MCL. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia. Philadelphia's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Tries a 3 off the inbound.
Up in the face of the ball handler, Mitchell takes pride in both sides of the ball.
Wow! Drummond's able to sink it at the biggest possible moment.
Here's Burke. Drummond defending. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. George against Garland. George draws the double. Here's McCain. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
The 3 from Mitchell, and it's Mitchell coming right back with a 3.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Inside, here's Drummond, and the jam by Drummond.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
George finds Drummond, outside Maxey, lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and let me tell you, if you're going to be an offensive star like Mitchell, you have to have that skill.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that ties this game up.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's McCain, checked by Mitchell, pass to George. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. Hunter with some nice D. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Here's Burke. Drummond defending. 6 to shoot. Mobley, a screen on Drummond. To the middle. George with a steal. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. For 3, Maxey. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
What a game. Holy shit. What up, Matt? Good morning. Matty. You got a quadruple double, no big deal.
Enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and
18, 14, 18, and 11. What the fuck? 5 turnovers. Paul George saved the fucking
enjoy
day.
as we move on to overtime. We've got Paul George. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
Since when can Andre Drummond hit a 3?
Garland against Maxey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Bro. Oh
That
my
one's
god.
on Darius Garland.
Maxey puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Sometimes he can force them to foul.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Maxey.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Burke, the pass to Mitchell. And he gets that one. Mitchell's got
Thank you.
37.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Well, I told him where to go.
Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Yep, that one goes. Drummond's got 23 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. On defense, the Cavaliers. George outside. Drummond to screen on Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And the jam by Drummond.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Burke. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 15 now.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
Pass to McCain. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavaliers have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. And the shot is good by Garland.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his moves. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Down low. Here's George. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got rebound number 15 here tonight. The Cavs have gone a perfect 4 for 4 to begin this OT session. Here's Mobley. Out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Mitchell, the pass to Burke. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Boy, what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played in OT. Pure from three-point range.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Burke, the pass to Hunter, and there's a pick. Back to Burke. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Drummond with the screen. Pass to George. The jump hook. He blocks it again.
His monster defensive night continues, piling up blocks.
And in this team's proud history, he just equaled the most blocks in a game.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
George with it, now guarded by Mobley. Pass to McCain. Drummond to screen on Mitchell. Here's McCain. Offline with a 3. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Wing shot on the way. Paul George pulls it in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. The layup off target. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Here's Burke. George defending. Hunter up top. Back to Burke. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's George. Oh, he nails it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout.
Supposed to foul, right?
There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
LeBron said you're supposed to do it. Who am I to question the king?
And that brings him within 2 here.
Intentional miss into 3-pointer.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Nice.
And he commits the intentional foul. And Cleveland making a change here.
I fouled out, but game is never over. I know how to close. You do it by fouling Drummond. That's how you close.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second is good. And that brings him within 2 here. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
I mean, the strategy only works if you make your free throws too, right? Which thankfully we have been. But like, if he breaks 2 right here.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
For 3.
That's a good look.
Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
You're supposed to foul,
Talk
team.
about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
What? What the fuck is this?
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. It was touch and go there for a while.
Oogie.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double.
Say that. This is the build. You're gonna have a good record. But, DeAndre Hunter just got fucking blapped.
I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue.
No one gives a fuck, bro.
Okay? I like waiting.
Don't tell me y'all having a party without me. I want to be Rookie of the Year.
Is that right?
Don't get me wrong. The most
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every
Good, MP.
Adjust my stick sensitivity real quick. Too sensitive.
after it, MP.
Oh, cap. I think the fouling up 3 thing is bullshit. Because, like, you can just intentionally miss your free throw. Like, teams have successfully done that. It's something that teams work on, like... That's the real 4-point play. Free throw, intentionally miss free throw, into 3.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's well aware of the other contenders as well. So if he is gonna win that award, he knows he has to be at his best when he's matched up against his fellow rookies. I love MP's ambition. Gonna be fun to see how he battles.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Burke in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt the pressure, and he said, no way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake. He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Good stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Here's Grimes. Five on the clock. Jacks up a 3.
Obviously, the scouting report on Okoro starts with his defense. He's physical, he's relentless, and he gives maximum effort.
Burke, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. For 3. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mobley, a screen on Embiid. Burke kicks to Mitchell. Unloads. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Garland against Jones. Garland kicks to Mobley. Here's Burke. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to McCain. And here's Embiid. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Now, here's Mitchell. Last game, 26 points. Now, here's Burke. Mitchell, a screen on Embiid. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Burke. The tray.
No.
And pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of ball too often.
Outside, Maxey.
Slightly fucking early.
He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Shoots over Burke. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 7 points in the game. Garland against Maxey. Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. It's hauled in by the 76ers, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
No! Wrong person!
Garland against Maxey. Shoots over Garland. Maxey, no good. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Houston.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Garland with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's Jones on the wing. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. 5 points in the game.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy, Embiid always ready to deliver.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 5th in blocks, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Here's McCain. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The 3 from Garland. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
This is one of the game's better 3-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Here's McCain. Covered by Mitchell. Jones, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's McCain. Covered by Mitchell. Screen by Jones.
I should be in at center.
McCain. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell wide open. Here's Burke. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 2. Five from 3-point land here in the first quarter. They get it back. Out to the wing. Embiid with a screen on Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 6. Now here's Burke, defended by Jones. Outside Garland. Pass to Tyson. Now Burke, defended by Jones. Mitchell outside. That one falls, coming off Burke's feet.
Nice.
Burke's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Allen with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
The 76ers leading by 3. And that one's good, Maxey.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Burke looking over the floor. Pass to Mitchell. Not watching
what the fuck are you doing?
Violation. Let's take a look at the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. The Cavaliers 4th.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Here's Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Burke dishes to Mitchell. Mitchell off a pick from Burke. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now Burke. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Nobody near Allen. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside, Simmons. Here's Maxey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish.
Cleveland making a change here. .143 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to McCain. Now here's Drummond. He's tightly guarded. Here's Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
We've got Tyrese Maxey. Jones is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey. Burke with the screen for Mitchell. Here's Mobley. The three-pointer no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Mitchell against Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Burke finds Mitchell. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one, and it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
One of the areas where he has excelled.
Is that Mitchell Robinson?
How about 87% from the line?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Mitchell passes to Burke.
You can set screens.
Back to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. 76ers lead by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Who the fuck? Franklin? Day 15 of asking for every NBA mascot explained.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at... That is more than enough of a...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Burke in at the center. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to McCain. Here's Maxey. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Now here's Okoro. D right on him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Philadelphia shooting well, 50% from the floor. Maxey against Garland. To the wing on the left. Back to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Burke, guarded by Embiid. Mitchell off a pick from Burke. Knocked away. Embiid with the steal. Here's McCain. Guarded by Garland. Stolen by Mitchell. Right side, Garland. And Cleveland turns it over again. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Houston lit up the floor. He scored 20 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And here's Garland for 3.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Maxey kicks to Jones. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Burke. Rejected by Burke. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
And stolen by Maxey. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Grimes. Embiid the screen. From downtown, Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Inside. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Jones, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Burke with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Burke with the screen for Mitchell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to 7 points. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Garland against Maxey. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. To the inside. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Mobley misses. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Maxey against Garland. 76ers moving the ball around. McCain's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Lets it go from 11. The second effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Embiid, no good. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Garland against Maxey. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and it's good off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Here's McCain. Covered by Mitchell. Outside Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. And here is Burke. Over to the left wing. Okoro wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Here's McCain. Covered by Mitchell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. They get it back. Jones, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Burke. Mobley, a screen on Embiid. Burke. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 17. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 22 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Here's Mitchell. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Rejected by Burke. Maxey against Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Fires the three. That's good from Burke. On the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got his third assist on the night. Here's McCain. Maxey with the screen on Mitchell. And here's Embiid. Outside Edwards. No good from outside.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Mitchell outside. Banked in off the glass. 20 points for him.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels.
Am I hard? No, not right now.
And converting.
Bro, 7, 12, 9, and 7. Yeah, that's pretty hard.
It's Edwards on the wing.
I've been going hard again. I'm shutting down my heart again. No one can get next to me, 'cause no.
There's the pick.
I'm so hard.
Back to Maxey.
So hard.
Embiid the screen. Fires the three. Maxey, no good.
Dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Burke the pass to Mobley. Still in his early 20s, Doris. Evan Mobley is such a great player.
Can we get much harder?
I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout.
Oh, Starfucker.
Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. Free throw good. Mobley.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
And both free throws good for Mobley. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Simmons looking around. Pass to Maxey.
But I just realized Ben Simmons is back on the Sixers.
Now in this one.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Now Merrill. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Here's Burke. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer. Burke's got 10 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's still a block. Give me my block.
Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness. There's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Also all that other bullshit.
It's both from the stripe.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Burke.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
There's a screen. Right side Maxey. And he overdid it there. Too much force.
Yeah, stare down.
For the flagrant.
Yeah.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone
hit him.
On it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. Maxey hits them both.
Is that Lambeer?
For that first miss from the line this half.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. .40 seconds left in the third. Maxey kicks to Drummond. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Burke over Simmons. Burke with it. Simmons is there. Burke can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Simmons passes to Yabusele. Out to Edwards. Here's Maxey. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Philadelphia. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah.
He's checked in for Dean Wade. Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now here's Embiid. Allen defending. Embiid inside, working on Allen. Not going to go that time. Yabusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Simmons. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Ice cold start.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. over Allen. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 23.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Burke. Lets it go from deep. Simmons pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Yabusele. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Down low.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
Their accuracy in this one.
Wow, me, Mobley, and
on another level. I mean, the
Allen.
ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's Council. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 6 assists here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Now here's Burke. Allen outside. Okoro finds Mobley. Now here's Burke. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here is Burke. 3-pointer. That shot no good. In the corner, Simmons with it. Here's Yabusele. Puts up a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Mitchell. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 12. Pass to Simmons. Here's Yabusele. And the 3 off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Mobley, the pass to Mitchell. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Okoro with it. Back to Burke. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. To the left side wing. Here's Burke. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for money.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Grimes, covered by Mobley. Embiid inside the line. And he hits the jump shot. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Up top Burke. Mobley left side. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Maxey against Garland. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Philadelphia on D. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Mitchell, a screen on Embiid. Burke, the pass to Mitchell, and he makes that one. Mitchell's got 22 points.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Pass to McCain. Here's Maxey, guarded by Garland. Cans it from downtown. Maxey's got 30 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Burke finds Garland. Mitchell left side. Now here's Burke. Offline with his three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Maxey passes to Jones. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Shoots over Burke. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yep.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
6 on the shot clock. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mitchell, buried from 15 feet out. Mitchell's got 24 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
To the inside, and Embiid gets it to go.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And that one's good. Burke.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Outside, Jones. .130 left to play here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. There's 1:26 left in the fourth.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. And he's done the job here all day, just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
To the middle, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mobley, the pass to Burke. Off target from three-point range. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Out to the right wing. Mobley against Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Again, Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away.
Maybe if you let me change the playbook.
Good game, MP. MP already won me my fantasy league this year. Yeah, MP.
Mob is unhappy?
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the...
All right, look. I'll give...
That should be no problem. That guy is a Scotty.
Yo, MP, how did Mean go today?
Yo,
Hey, look, as good as he is,
he's a legend, Patrick.
and so are you.
A legend, bro. Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just...
He about to tear the roof off. Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
You're playing, buddy.
facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Evan Mobley out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Burke in at the center position. And for Miami, Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
I'm sure you've heard this from MP by now, but he's got his eyes set on running away with Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that MP has said that he wants to be much better than he has been lately. He set out to be the Rookie of the Year, and right now he has a lot of work to do. I think this should be a great test for him moving forward.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey there, guys. Well, there's a lot of excitement coming into this game with a couple of Rookie of the Year candidates on the roster. When I asked MP about it, he said, I've had this game circled on my calendar for a while now. I'm ready to show I'm at the top of this class. Guys, I like his confidence.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Thanks, Allie. Should be a great battle to watch. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Garland with the ball. About a minute into this first quarter. Good on the shot.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Anderson.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Garland. Rebound Miami. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Here's Garland. Miami making their last shot. Here he goes. Here's Burke. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Anderson with a screen on Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley against Mitchell. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time. Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
Garland finds Mitchell. Pass to Burke. Now here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
I think for Cleveland, they've been extremely competitive, maybe some ups and downs there, but it seemed like they were just figuring things out. They got to get that energy back.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Outside Mitchell. Screen by Capella. Mitchell, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Burke. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Anderson. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Hero against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. And Hero with the 3. Hero's got 5 now.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Burke. Shoots over Capella. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He's got 5. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Cleveland has possession. Miami making their last shot. Garland for 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Heat leading by 4. Pass to Hero. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Inside. Capella can't get it to go.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Hunter passes to Mitchell. From the arc. And no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside, Anderson. To the middle. Here's Jaquez. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And he gets the bucket.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And the Heat making a change here. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. Cleveland second,
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
Jaquez against Hunter. Pass to Capella. Now Hero. Here's Ware. Back to Jaquez. Here's Hero. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Cavaliers on D. Trailing by 2. There's a screen. To the paint. A second to shoot. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense. A solid ball handling option.
Burke, it's good. Burke's got 8. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Outside Jaquez. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Hero. Over Hunter. And there's Hero on the assist from Jaquez. He's got 9.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Burke. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Detroit. Misses in close.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Mitchell. Hero for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Burke. Give him 8 points now. Takes the 3. Jaquez grabs the board. Miami leading by 6. And he lobs it up top. And it's Ware missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
To the inside. Here's Jaquez. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Cavaliers trail by 6. From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Good work there as it goes.
I just love the ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A different look for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Capella. Burks comes in for Hero. And it's Rozier in for Mitchell. Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Porter Jr. comes in for Garland. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up, and Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now. As a player, does it feel that way, or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
That free throw, no good.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Anderson's checked in for Miami. Here's Burke. Give him 8. Mobley passes to Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. It's both from the stripe. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Ware. Outside Burks. The 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. All right, I'm getting word we have Shams Charania is standing by with some news out of Orlando. Shams, what's going on with the Magic?
Thanks, Brian. They made a shrewd move picking up the ever-professional Tobias Harris. Every team wants 3 things: shooting, length, and experience, and Harris brings you all 3. They want Tobias on this team in a veteran role as well to help out the younger guys on this team, and what better professional to bring in.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Heat leading by 5. 1:42 left to play in the first. Pass to Ware. Clock at 6. Here's Larson, guarded by Okoro. Larson, no good. Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Burke. Outside Porter. Mobley on a screen. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Porter against Burks. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Heat lead by 5. Here's Burke. And he lays it up and in. Burke's got 10 points in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Ware. Here's Larson. No points so far. He shoots. Again, the Heat score. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Larson, guarded by Okoro. Pass to Ware from deep. The shot no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Miami out in front, up 3. And we'll be back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Darius Garland Also, Okoro out there, and it's Burke in at the 5, roaming the paint. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pistons was simply terrific. He ended up with 23 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Garland, the pass to Burke. Driving inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pass to Burks. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, this is encouraging to see. Rozier actively looking to get the rock to his guys.
Here's Burke. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Here's Ware. Back to Burks. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's off from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Mobley throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Highsmith, he's checked in for Rozier. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Okoro. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside. Here's Ware. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now. The Cavaliers lead by 3. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Burke. Out to Mobley. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Burks. Pass to Highsmith. Outside Burks. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Burks has got 7 points in the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Burke, defended by Burks. Garland for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Highsmith. He's scoreless. Pass to Burks. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out to Garland. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Here's Ware. Pass to Jovic. Here's Highsmith. Checked by Mitchell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Back to Burke. Outside Mitchell. Here's Burke. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. 17 points in the game.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Pass to Ware. Outside, Anderson. They set the pick. High arcing shot. Knocks down the triple. Ware's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, slow and steady, Anderson just goes about his business.
Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Can't get it to fall. Outside Burks. Pass to Ware. Here's Jovic. Covered by Mobley. Burks for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Garland, the pass to Burke. Mobley on a screen. To the middle. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. A different look for Miami. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Hero in for Highsmith. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Out left to the wing. Garland, the pass to Burke. Looking to end the run. And the layup is good. Burke's got 19 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Hero. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Burke's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Burks passes to Hero. Back to Burks. Hero, a screen on Mitchell. Burks for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Burks got his 8th rebound here tonight. Allen, a screen. Burke, the pass to Garland. And rejected. And they get it back. No good with the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Hero outside. Back to Burks. Over Mitchell. And Burks gets it to go. Burks has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Burke. Mitchell with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Hunter can't get it to go. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Burks with it. Back to Hero. Lets it go from the wing. And it falls all over the rim and in. Hero's got 14 points.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Burke, the pass to Garland. Buries it from 3.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Ware. Hero against Garland. Hero with the bucket. 16 points for him.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Here's Burke. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Hero. Garland for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Burks. That shot is off. Hunter with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland, the pass to Burke. Allen on the wing, guarded by Capella. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Burks passes to Capella. Up top, Hero, guarded by Garland. And it's Capella with the jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Jovic.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Burke on the take. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
A different look for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Hunter. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Garland.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Capella. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the truth is, when Capella gets the ball in there, teams very often try to send him to the line.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, Capella's shot his fair share of free throws. Not his expertise at this point.
Here's Burke. Anderson covers. Allen a screen. Pass to Tyson. Shoots over Capella. Here's Burke. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, he's so skilled at attacking at a moment's notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
Burke, the pass to Allen.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
And he can't hit the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
Well, he's just an old school kind of player. The footwork and patience Jaquez Jr. possesses is unique.
And Jaquez drops them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Allen outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That free throw good from Allen. So both free throws good from Allen. There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Hero for 3. And that's not gonna go. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. Back after this.
Thanks for...
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, kid.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 4, they host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Clint Capella out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Burke. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Capella. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Mitchell against Garland. Mitchell, the pass to Capella. It's Anderson on the wing, covered by Mobley. 5 to shoot. Anderson drives. Can't cash it in from close range. The Cavaliers shooting at a respectable 49%. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Miami. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Outside Mitchell. Capella, screen on Garland. Here's Mitchell. Good on the baseline J. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
To the right side. Pass to Burke. Outside for Mitchell. For 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Mitchell, the pass to Capella. Anderson inside, guarded by Garland. Sinks the tray. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
Well, when Jaquez is hitting threes, it adds a whole nother dimension to this offense.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Here's Hero. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Mitchell against Hero. Garland for three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Anderson with a screen on Hunter. Jaquez, the pass to Mitchell. Screen by Capella. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Garland for three. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Mitchell, the pass to Anderson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Hero. Now Jaquez. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland. And Cleveland another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it. Rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Capella. No good. Unable to win this run. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Mobley. For the lead. Shoots over Anderson. Tries again. Mobley, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Anderson finds Mitchell. And here's Capella. Anderson passes to Capella. And that one good. Capella's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
To the wing, right side. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Mobley on a screen. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. With the teardrop. Hero, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Mobley on a screen. Here's Burke to the middle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Pass to Burke. All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And the Heat with some changes. Jovic comes in for Hero. And it's Burks in for Mitchell. Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Porter Jr. comes in for Mitchell. Burks against Porter. And there's the screen. Burks goes in. Up and over Porter. Cashes in the 12-footer. Burks has got 14. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Okoro. Back to Burke. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And we are so close to seeing the final list of dunk contest participants. And you know, anyone who might compete in this is so pumped.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, if you're on that list, you have to start practicing, working with teammates to create new and different dunks.
And you look at Mobley. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say, this dunk contest is going to be one for the books.
Burke, the pass to Okoro. Here's Burke. He has 29 now. Just 5 on the clock. Okoro outside. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Jaquez with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Jaquez.
Yes, it's good. Burke's got 8 points in the quarter.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Outside, Anderson. Shoots from the baseline. Burks passes to Jovic. Outside, Anderson. And Burke pulls it down.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Got a hand on it. And they're on the run. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Tyson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Burke, the pass to Allen. And here's Okoro. Jaquez covers. Here's Burke. Give him 31 now. Clock at 6. The 3. Rebound by the Heat.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
To the paint. Back to Burks. And there's a 3-second violation. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Cavaliers. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And checking out Miami, down 4 spots.
Right now for Cleveland, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Rozier can't get it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Allen with a screen on Burks. For the tie, Okoro passes to Allen. They double team Allen. Here's Tyson. Here's Burke. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul. Miami making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Miami has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Burks. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Burke. Shots blocked. Now Burks. He's got 17. Pass to Jovic. Here's the pick. Three-pointer Rozier. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Down low. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Burks passes to Rozier. Pass to Ware from outside the arc. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Tyson. Releases. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jovic. Allen defending. Jovic's shot is off. Allen, the pass to Porter. Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Miami out in front. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Mobley, and it's Burke in at the center position.
The defense tries to stop Rozier inside, but he just goes for the shot with reckless abandon. He wasn't getting shut down.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Well, you like to see all of them go down, but that did make it a 2-possession game. And a quiet first half from distance, didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Rozier looking around. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Garland. Here's Burke to take the lead. And Rozier pulls it down.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. The shot. Bullseye! And the Heat lead by 3.
Something Rozier has really worked on over the years. Now the defense must honor his shot.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe too.
Pass to Ware. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Love a screen on Mitchell. Burks for three. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Burks. Here's Rozier. Misses from short range.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Garland, the pass to Burke. Pass to Mitchell. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Garland against Rozier. And here's Hunter for three to take the lead. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. It's tipped. Here's Jovic. Hunter covering. And he lobs it up.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Hunter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Rozier. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. The three from Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from three in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Burks finds Rozier. They set the pick. Puts up a three. Mitchell grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Burks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Thursday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Hero, he's checked in for Rozier. The kick to Hunter. Hero against Garland. From downtown. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Heat trail by 3. Now here's Burks. From outside the arc. And again, no good by Miami. The Cavs have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Mobley, a screen on Burks. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Hero. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. A different look for Miami. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Love. Jaquez comes in for Jovic. And Mitchell subbed in for Burks.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Capella, the pass to Hero. Capella with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ware. Let's go with a 3. It's tipped.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Burke, guarded by Capella. And it's Burke missing. Heat trail by 4. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. It's stolen by Jaquez. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Jaquez. Over Garland. Jaquez no good. The Cavs have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Back to Burke. Out to Mobley. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Jaquez. Mitchell, the pass to Capella. Now here's Jaquez. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero for 3. Drops in the 3. Hero's got 27.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Garland against Mitchell. Hunter, a screen on Mitchell. Garland for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Anderson's checked in for Miami. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Burke, the pass to Mitchell. Garland against Mitchell. Pass to Burke. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Back to Hero. The 3. That's another board.
Boy, does this guy play hard, acting like every board is his.
And would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? Unreal. Outside Garland. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Capella. Jaquez, the open look. That one's good. Nothing but net. And that ties it up.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
And Mobley throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Hero. Check by Mitchell. Hero. And he rebounds again.
And he set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's vacuumed up any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books. Burke, and he drives in. Miami grabs the miss.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Jaquez finds Capella. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Outside Hunter. Garland feeling it out a bit. Back to Burke for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. One. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Hero, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Mitchell, a screen on Capella. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Man, good whistle there.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
Mitchell, a screen on Capella. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Burke. Out to Garland. Fires for three. Here's Mobley. And he sinks it.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hero. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. It's stolen away. Here's Burke. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Out to Mobley. Puts up a three. Rebound Miami. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson passes to Hero. Oh, no good! And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a four-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Hero finds Capella. Now Anderson. The three is up. The shot no good. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Great win tonight, MP.